It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Almost ready to get underway. Getting the start for the Chicago White Sox, Adrian Houser. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Geraldo Perdomo, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
First pitch, 640.
On the ground right side. Fires over to first. And an easy out to start the game. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Singy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one pulled foul. One out, base is empty. Just off the inside corner. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
One down, base is empty. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
On the ground to first, Noda. The flip to the pitcher covering. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Pavin Smith.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. That missed by a lot. 2-2. Goes down looking. Diamondbacks down quickly. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here on the south side. And our pitcher tonight, Brandon Pfaadt. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Chase Mydra leading things off and takes a strike. And that's way high. And the count is 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Upstairs.
Oh, that's too high.
2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Take a look at the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And that one off the outside edge. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2 the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The other way, and it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
One out, runner at second. Miguel Vargas getting ready to hit. Outside low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Benintendi, the runner at second with 1 away. And that's downstairs and outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. That to right. Grichuk makes the grab. 2 away now.
Batting fourth, catcher Kyle.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one carrying. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. So he goes yard to left. His first homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now it's Luis Robert. That one
1-0.
missed. Two outs. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Herrera squeezes it, and the inning is over. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer, and it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at right field, and now it's Josh Naylor. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Hauser back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Picks it up with the bare hand. It's there, and that's a great play.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 homers already in this series.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Randall Grichuk, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering is downstairs. That one at the knees for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. In the air on the infield, Noda makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the White Sox 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Ryan Noda.
First baseman, Ryan Noda.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to Sunboog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
The 1-1. Fouled off to the right. Left-hand batter waits. Got him swinging. And here is Sosa to the plate. First offering, and it just misses. On the corner for a strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Batting 8th, third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Josh Rojas now at the plate. There's a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And a base hit into right. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Michael
A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off.
Let's go, Sox. Come on, Sox. You can do it.
Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Rojas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. So 1 left for the White Sox, but they hold the 2-0 lead. On to the third inning, and stepping in, the rookie left fielder, number 13. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And downstairs. Next one off the plate inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Out to short, Mydroff. Jump throw across his body. Got him. Nice play. Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you, that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
Alec Thomas now. A little bit low. Thomas, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. And the 1-0. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Towards first. Noda takes it to the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Catcher Jose Herrera.
2 down, base is empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jose Herrera. Gets the outside corner with that one. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. There's a strike. Just missed. Next pitch is outside. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Chase Mydroff. Swinging a ground ball, and that's a fair ball.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that drops in for a strike. Mydroff aboard here at first with nobody out. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. One at second. Relay to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The designated hitter, Mlb Vargas.
And next is the designated hitter, Miguel Vargas. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Chi Sox held in check here, but they're on top 2-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, at the plate, Mlb Vargas. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a foul ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Ball, that's low.
In the dirt, blocked. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Here's Josh Naylor. Grounded out his first time. Ground ball right side, could be two. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but no one left. And midway in the fourth, it's the White Sox 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Here on the south side, bottom four. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Kyle
Teal.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis
Robert now.
Jr.
He popped out his first time. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Thomas hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
So up next, Ryan
Noda.
Just missed. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count even at 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Line drive. And that's down, a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Lenny
Runner at first with 2
Sosa.
away. Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas makes the play, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. The White Sox leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here on the south side, ready now for the 5th inning. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Hauser back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk now. That one inside, and it's 1-0. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Noda makes the catch. 2 down.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now batting, number 13.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Number 13 in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
That's out.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Tap foul at the plate. That one the other way and makes the play, and that's out number 3. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the White Sox 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Josh Rojas. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Next offering down to the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Taylor stands in now and watches strike 1. And there's a ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Now here is Chase Meidroth. 1 for 2. Pickoff move to first, and he dives back in safely. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and he's there at third with a triple.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brandon Falk gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Now
Arizona.
on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Anthony DeSclafani.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
1 down, runner at third. Now the number 2 hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And it's 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And it remains 2 and 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Throw home. He beats it. And they lead by 4.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's way high. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Number 43, the lefty, warming up as well. Two outs. And that one clips the corner. To the right side, Vargas throws to first. That's the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 5. White Sox 4, and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back at right field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the center fielder, Alek Thomas. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Jose Herrera. Chop to the right side, but it kicks foul. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. And that one almost got him.
Ball, that's down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. In the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And that one fouled off.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, Second
Only
baseman,
2 hits allowed so
Mlb
far
Envivo.
tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Man at first. Next to hit for Arizona, Ildemaro Vargas. Pitch
Ball, that's
misses,
outside.
and that's ball 1. Perdomo off of first with 2 away. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike
One ball,
1.
one
It
strike.
really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
They get the
He's
force.
out.
That's out number 3. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. White Sox 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And we're back.
And leading
now
off for the White
Kyle
Sox.
Teal.
Catcher, Kyle Teal.
DeSclafani, a 6'2 righty. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Now batting.
Here's
Center
Luis
fielder,
Robert, also known as La Pantera.
Luis Robert Jr.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. On the ground. Tosses to first, and they take care of Robert for the out.
Up
Good
next
onside
for
run to
the
that same
White
side hitter
Sox,
right there. Very difficult
first
to put that
baseman,
ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Noda.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Noda steps to the plate for the White Sox. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something
That's a
maybe
ball.
down in the dirt.
And that one misses up
1
and
ball, 2
in.
strikes, the count.
And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. White Sox 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Tyler Alexander.
Well, he's been a really tough guy
Now
to take
pitching
deep
for
this
the White
season.
Sox.
You usually have to string some hits
Number
together in order to
70.
get to him.
Tyler Alexander.
Pavin
Leading off
Smith
for the
stands in
Diamondbacks,
now for the
the
Diamondbacks.
designated hitter,
Who's 0 for 2
Pavin
with a pair of
Smith.
strikeouts. The Diamondbacks in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And he pumps it a strike. Action in the pen down there. Dan Altavilla, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And that
No,
one's a
that's low.
little bit low. And the count even 1-1. That one
Ball two.
missed. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor digs in now. A former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Edge of the zone, called a strike, and it's 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
0-2 now. And that's down and away. Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Breaking ball misses, down and away.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Now up next for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. And that one is in for a strike. Man at first, one away. Next pitch is outside. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Randall Grichuk will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Stays alive. The D-backs down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. That's off the inside corner. The count now 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Now batting, number 13.
Here's the left fielder. And that's in there at the knees. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Here on the south side, stepping in, Lenny Sosa.
Second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. This to third. Suarez tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here's Josh Rojas. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Chop to first. Naylor. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael A.
2 down, base is
Taylor.
empty. And next to hit for the Sox, Michael A. Taylor. First pitch misses. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
There's a strike. And it's fouled away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's in the dirt. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a high fly ball left field under this one. And makes the grab. And that's the inning. Offense held in check there. 8th inning coming up. White Sox 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. The White Sox going with a new arm, Dan Altavilla.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Number 45, Dan Altavilla.
Here's the center fielder, Alek Thomas.
Leading off for Arizona, center fielder, Alek Thomas.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, has room, and he makes the catch.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, catcher Jose Herrera.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jose Herrera. He's 0 for 1. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. just
Outside,
off
that's
the
ball.
outside edge. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Perdomo
Ball,
stands
that's
in
inside.
now, looks at that one inside. Fastball for a strike. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. To the right side, Sosa. Over to first. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. White Sox 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
Arizona.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
81.
bottom of the 8th. Ryan Thompson.
Ryan Thompson.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Back to the top
And
of the
leading
order.
off
Chase
the White
Mydroff
Sox,
getting
the
ready to
shortstop,
hit.
Chase Mydroff.
And the
Count
first pitch
1-0.
misses for ball 1.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Now
As good as
batting.
he's seeing the ball out of the
Left
pitcher's
fielder,
hand, you cannot
Andrew
hang a breaking ball right there.
Benintendi.
Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. That's a little bit low. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jalen Beeks, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And they'll do it again.
Ball, that's out.
And the next pitch is way outside. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the White Sox.
2 outs, base is empty.
Designated
And now the
hitter,
DH, Miguel Vargas. 0 for
Vargas.
3 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. Inside, just missed. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that one wrapped foul. That's in there, and that is strike 2. On the ground, right side, and that one handled in plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. So one left for the White Sox, but they're in front 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Altavilla back to work. Just missed. Altavilla, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Up the middle, Sosa. Got him on the off-balance throw. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
He's 2 outs away. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Pavin Smith. 1 for 3. That's off the mark. Ball 1. And another ball. That one's in there. Now 2-1. The White Sox leading by 4 here at the top of the 9th. Swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering upstairs. Got him looking. And Arizona with just 1 outlet.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Naylor stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Up and in, and it's 2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. That pitch gets the inside corner. 3-2 now. Altavilla is just 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.